Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ankush here from Alif Consulting. Welcome in our Azure case study videos. In this video, we will be going to talk about how customers have taken the advantage of DevOps to do the digital transformation and how Azure DevOps become a game changer for them. Well, here is the agenda of this case study video. So we're going to have a customer introduction, and then we're going to understand how they are driving a DevOps approach, why they have choose the Azure, how we are migrating to Azure DevOps, how they're cutting the software release cycles, how they're gaining the better visibility, and at the end, how they're saving the cost by using the Azure DevOps solution. Right? So let's quickly jump into the customer introduction and understand about the customer. So this customer is a global leader in providing the technology and services to the utilities. Customer is dedicated to the resourceful use of energy and water. Over the years, its R&D group, which is located across the globe into the multiple regions, have a relevant autonomies to focus on remaining and improving their specific technology. Right. So, but when customer revisit or revisit their DevOps model to support the managed services, which is delivered by Azure Cloud, right? So that's where customer have decided to choose the Azure DevOps uh, solution after the carefully evaluations of the all the solution, right? So they then they have deployed the Azure DevOps into their Azure environment and migrated from their existing solution. Even before it has a fully managed all the its developers, customer credit Azure DevOps with reducing its release cycle from 7 months to weeks. Licensing cost has been cut down by at least 25% from their existing solution. So with a growth strategy and merger acquisitions, which can take a lot of sense, fast entry to a new market and the customer, right? So immediately across to employ talent and intellectual property such as a brand's patent and trade secret, right? So that's why customer know that these challenges, all the challenges which is there very well, and have acquired and successfully integrated about a dozen of businesses since its founding. Over the year, however, it choose to allow a relevantly high degree of autonomy among the various R&D organization inside the acquisition, right? This helped keep the developer and the engineer in what become customer global center of excellence, focus on optimizing and improving their product while also generating a new features, product and the services. These are the designed to streamline and accelerate the delivery of the software firmware innovations by empathizing more standardized and automated process supported with greater collaborations and communication across the team. To complete that approach where customer want to be a more agile, empathize and want to release the product as soon as possible, or release or minimize the time of product release, customer need a transform how customer DevOps did work. That meant not only consolidating the customer many platform to streamline the DevOps, but also dramatically improve the productivity, equality, speed, cost, and the release time. And customer directed his team to investigate the various comprehensive DevOps tool set and environment in the market, and then advise management on their choose of choice for funding. And their recommendation was a cloud-based Azure DevOps. So customer have it's not something like they have blindly choose the Azure DevOps. Customer have gone through with a lot of other various tools, other tools which is available in the market. However, uh, customer have decided to go with cloud-based solution Azure DevOps because that's simply minimize the admin of managing their solution, and it is completely a cloud native solution. Migrating to the Azure DevOps, right? So it took a long year of the migration where they have migrated approximately 1600 user into a full company-wide deployment of Azure DevOps. Those users are split it between developers who will be actively tap into the Azure DevOps features daily, and the stakeholder from the sales marketing organization. The later via no cost license use the Azure DevOps to enter and track the new feature requirement. So far, Azure DevOps implementation have gone smoothly with the little training needed, and a trend that is going to be continue. Cutting the software cycle, right? So migrating the customer DevOps to the Azure DevOps has been extraordinary transformational to their IT organization as well as the customer as a company and the company comprehensive positions. On a particular help has been the standardizations of the processes, templates, and plus the automated testing. Azure DevOps is a game changer for the provider. Within the 3-week release, customer can now respond to the issues and need it so much faster while also outpacing the competition in capitalizing on the new market opportunity. Each component of the Azure DevOps supports customer agile methodology, especially in developing the cloud offering start from the finish. Azure DevOps helped reduce the DevOps risk while allowing customer developer community to expand its creative bond. In addition to accelerating the customer time to market, Azure DevOps dashboard feature can provide immediate up to the minute visibility across the company entire development pipeline. It taps Microsoft Power BI analytics and charting capability to do so. In fact, customers have used the dashboard to stay abreast of all the DevOps activities. With the visibility that Azure DevOps provides, customer all become a more accountable and can easily identify the need for the additional resources much sooner, right? Because Azure DevOps is a cloud based and they have used it to standardize their processes and the template. It's much easier to reassign developer to a project needing help no matter where the project or developer across the world. By standardizing the DevOps on the Azure DevOps, company is saving significant amount on the licensing fees it used to pay for variety of tools and the platform it used previously, right? And their license saving cost is around 25% of what they were paying earlier to other providers. Microsoft have also provided their sales and marketing stakeholder with the free license to track work in terms of Azure DevOps. While both are the huge benefits, the latter has helped make Azure DevOps to go to place for entering all the requirement and seeing their status. Before it was impossible to know because a work item could be in the email or into the data somewhere. Now a work item is only considered real if it is in the DevOps, right? So at the end with the DevOps, they are getting a lot of benefit. It's not like with the DevOps, they are just using it for the technical team. They are using this for the licensing team also, which basically sorry, the licensing they are using it for their marketing and sales team also, which allow them to see what exactly going on with the project or other things which they need to deliver to the customer. And eventually all the items which is only in the email or somewhere in database, those need to be worked. or those need to be look into it, that something has been now consolidated into the Azure devs, which means if anything which is there into the database or on the email, no one care about it, right? By having them on an Azure DevOps dashboard or to the chart, all of those items or works is considered as a real. Well, that's it in this case study. I hope you like this case study. If you like, please click on like and subscribe for more upcoming case studies, and feel free to reach us if you have any questions. Thank you.